Hello, Cam. Good morning, Cam. It did storm last night. I stepped in the storm. I remember that. And but no tornado in my area, thank God. Everybody, welcome to Honky Tonk School. Shout out to the CEO, veteran Uncle John Taylor. Scott Carter is going to tell you more about Mr. Uncle John Taylor. This is Honky Tonk School every Monday from 10 to 2. Open mic audition every Saturday from 2 to 6 p.m. at Texas. Hello, Floyd.
See, we ready?
Yes, sir.
Here you go. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, sir. How you doing, sir?
Good.
Good, sir. Good to see you.
Check. Good. Good morning. Can y'all believe it's snowing outside? Y'all see that? Ain't that crazy? Who we got all the way in the back there? I can't see that far. Right there, yeah. No, everybody move up a little closer. I'm blind. I can't see you all here. I'm old. Come on up. Who all came in on Saturday? Especially y'all move up a little closer so I can see you. I like to see people. Howdy. How there, everybody? There you go. There's a table right there. How many full bands do we have? Just band leaders. No full bands? We got a full band back there? You are? You got a full band? You guys are a full band? Cool deal. Where y'all from? Alabama. What part of Alabama?
15 minutes away from Fort Payne.
Fort Payne, Alabama? You know John Stone?
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that.
I actually teach his niece at NC.
John Stone's my brother, man. He's gosh, man, he's been here a year longer than me. Taught me everything I know. I was gonna say I was hoping you ain't from Arab, Alabama. That's where my crazy ex is from. I'm joking. John, come up here and talk to him about what you're gonna talk to him about, and then I'll get started too, and then Darren will get started, and we'll have some fun today. This is John Bazille. He's the most organized guy on the planet. I've never seen a guy so organized. He's also part of our talent development. He's taken a young artist from Panama City Beach, Florida, and took him under his wing and teaching him the ropes. So good deal. This is John Bazille.
What's up, guys? So the artist he's talking about is Dylan Tyler.
Yeah.
Dylan Tyler had 25,000 views this week.
What?
Which is, in the scheme of things, not much, but
Man, that's good for a week.
yeah, we're just getting that snowball rolling. How many recording artists do we have? And how many of us have ever hired a firm to do your social media? They hired a professional. How many of you have gone viral? Could you tell us about it?
Yeah.
Here, come up here so we can hear on this.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm deaf. Do
Yes,
it for
sir.
Do it for the deaf people.
I don't know, I was just singing and it got like a couple 100,000 views. It was like a fun little thing that I was doing on TikTok and it just worked out real nice.
What was the song?
It was something, it was a Superstition by Stevie Wonder.
And was it at home or on stage?
It was on stage at the Delancey in New York City.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir.
Tell us your name.
I'm Avery Morgan Franks, everybody.
Yeah, that's Avery, yes.
I didn't know that. That's not wow.
Well, I'm not here to teach anything. I'm here really to ask questions. But what we've done with Uncle John's Honky Tonk Studio Network is what we call it. Is we've taken a couple artists who had zero social media into the low millions. We did that with Will and Ross. Like I said, we're just starting with Dylan Tyler. What we can do is basically set you up with our entire network of mixing engineers, co-writers, producers, anything you can imagine, videographers, photographers, and basically give you the building blocks to really revamp your social media presence. If you're interested in any of those things, I'm going to pass around a code, and that'll allow us to stay in touch. So, thanks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's damn good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing that. I mean, it's very important. If you're going to be an artist, you know, you got to pump them numbers up. That's for sure. My name's Scott Collier, by the way. I'm the assistant talent director for world famous Tootsie's Orchid Lounge, Honky Tonk Central, Rippy's Honky Tonk, Kid Rock's Big Ass Honky Tonk, Panama City Beach, Florida. Lord, a bunch of them ain't it, Darren? A bunch of them in our circuit. Yeah, real honored to just be a little small part of it. I mean, I really am. I came to town, God, I don't know, over 20 years ago, I guess. I'm still on vacation in my mind. I'm from Ohio, that's where I'm from. I always kick off by saying 1992, Lower Broadway was a very bad area. There was a lot of drugs, a lot of prostitution, a lot of homeless. I'm not saying homeless people are bad people, but there's just a lot of bad people down here. And it was so bad that the city was going to tear Tootsie's down. It would have been lost forever. Steve Smith, I named him the Honky Tonk Godfather because he bought Tootsie's. He got Tootsie's declared a historical landmark where the city couldn't touch it. Together, Uncle John, Al Ross, Leah Smith, Steve Smith saved this town. For those of them who wouldn't be here. They were going to move all the music to Branson, Missouri, and Steve got, like I said, got declared a historical landmark, and man, just been kicking ever since, you know, been doing good. I watched an old video the other day, Darren, of Broadway. If I can find it, I'll send it to you.
Please do.
From 1999 on up.
Yeah.
You know, it showed Honky Tonk Central, the old shiny key building. You remember that? You know, the house turned in. It's amazing because whenever I first moved here, you know, there was a NASCAR cafe. You remember that? And yeah. Now you look at it, it's totally different. I mean, and it's good in some ways. I mean, I like it that the city has grown. You know, it's brought a lot of new faces in there. But I kind of like the old days where you could park in front of Tootsie's and not have to pay $20 or whatever to park. You know, it's pretty cool. But the same principle back then still applies today. You got to get your name out there. You got to get your name or your band's name or whatever. That's how you get gigs. That's how you in social media, we got that platform right there. You blow up on it. I saw Oliver Anthony do it. You know, in the backyard, he's in the backyard with his old resonator guitar and an old hound dog behind him and a microphone in front of him. It went viral. Next thing you know, he's playing our birthday bash. It can happen. If that's what you want. Or you can honestly make a living at what you love to do. I'm a living proof of that. I've raised 2 kids and got a house, you know, all because of a guitar around my neck, singing, traveling the world. I'm gonna get Darren Terrio up to talk to y'all. I'm just glad y'all are here. Thank y'all for being here this morning. We appreciate it. How was your weekend? How did the weekend go, Dale?
Good.
Was it good?
Yeah, Friday was a packed house.
Packed house?
Yeah, Saturday was a little weak, but we had a great crowd all day.
You know why? Kentucky lost. It's true. It's true. We gauge it on the SEC tournament. You know, you look Kentucky folks, they travel, right? So, who won? Arkansas?
They did.
Okay, well, some of them travel from Arkansas, you know what I mean? But, boy, when the Big Blue Nation, whenever they lose, they're out of town. We're out of here, boys. Go home. And then you're left with millions of cases of beer that you're going, how am I going to sell that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is my buddy Darren Terrio. He played the Ryman Auditorium with Garth Brooks. Phil Vassar, Darius Rucker, Rock Me Mama Like a Wagon Wheel. He played with him. The list goes on and on. He's one of my best friends, all the way from Canada. Mr. Darren Terrio, we're going to talk to you.
I've been fired by the best. Yeah, here we are, another Monday. How many people first time here today? Y'all come in on Saturday? Awesome. All right, well, I've been here a long time like Scott. I remember when there was parking meters in front of Tootsie's.
Yeah, man.
And the sidewalks were half the size.
It was.
Yeah, remember they made the sidewalks twice as good, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I got here January 25th of '99. Yeah, it goes quick, guys. It goes quick. And somehow I've been able to stay in this business. And like you said, sometimes I walk around my house, I think, I got this and playing a bass. No, really, it's pretty amazing. Doing something you love
Yeah.
and able to, have a home to go to and food, and a car. You just look up and down the street, there's people that has nothing but a plastic bag and some clothes. It's pretty amazing that we have what we have, let alone from doing something you probably do for free. Don't tell me. But yeah, I got here January '99. I think, like a lot of you maybe, I was frustrated with the situation I was in. Bands are made of a lot of different people for different reasons. Some just want to do it on the weekends, some just want to party, and that's fine. But I think, like a lot of you guys, we really wanted to go the distance. It was like insatiable learning, and I still feel that way. I learned a song, when was it? One this morning, I learned a Hardy song, and then Saturday after my double, I learned, which one was it? A Creed song. The singer I work with, he says, there's two kind of people who don't like Creed and people that don't admit they like Creed. Yeah. But yeah, it's just an insatiable thing. So I was in a situation where I wanted to go where the big guys were. I was young and cocky, and I'm gonna go to Nashville. I told some of the guys in the band after a frustrating gig. And as it came out of my mouth, I was like, oh God. I thought to myself, I'm accountable now. I can't come back to the VFW next week. And, big man, was supposed to be in Nashville this week, And maybe part of it was like unconsciously I had to do something that forced me to go, because it's a big undertaking to leave your home and your little circle to come here, where you're just another drop of water in the river, So many people come here chasing their dreams, and there's probably 50 people coming here today, or more probably. I can't even put a number on it, but yeah, I got here and I thought, okay, how do you begin? And I think this is why this kind of school, I think this is why Uncle John set it up, to kind of help give some guidance, because when you first get here, it's kind of like, I know what I want, but how do I even begin? It's quite a thing, because there's really no set way. You just, other lines of work, you go to university, you get a degree, and then you're qualified to do this for a living, and then you apply, and then you get a job. But here it's just, it feels like it's so random, like it's so coincidental, like it's just so random. But I think maybe I can share a couple principles that will help you regardless of what your goal is. And really, I think the principles apply to any kind of line of work. You know, so I got here, I didn't know anybody in Nashville or in this country, and I thought, okay, I could be the best at what I do, which I'm not, but I gotta meet people. I gotta have a network. I gotta meet people that can open little doors for me or give me opportunities. And if I'm prepared for those opportunities, that opportunity will kind of lead to a bigger opportunity. I really feel that's how it works. Each opportunity you capitalize on sets you up for a bigger one that gets you closer to where you want to go. You know, so you got to be prepared, because you have one chance to make a first impression. There's no second chances. And if you come in to an opportunity and you nail it, and everybody's smiling, and they say, yeah, I'm going to recommend this guy, or I'm going to introduce them to this guy, then you get another opportunity. And if you keep doing the work and you're prepared, you're going to get to where you want to go. I have no doubts in that philosophy. But if you get an opportunity and you're kind of half-assed prepared, and okay, I'll go in and try, and you don't pass that opportunity, you're not going to, it kind of diminishes your future opportunities from that group of people. So you really have to be prepared. And I think, you know, this street is very different than any other place, any other gigs you do, because other gigs, you know, here's your set list of 40 songs, let's do the gig. But here it's a never-ending request. That's why I've been on the street 27 years and I still learn songs weekly, multiple, you know, because I want to stay here. And if I don't put the work in, they're going to call somebody that is prepared. And the more, on this street, the more songs you know, the more equity you build within yourself, the more valuable you are, you know, because you get a reputation of, yeah, he knows all that stuff, he knows all this stuff, and he does his homework. You know, and that's how you get a gig here, and that's how you keep a gig, you know. So you got to do your homework, and there's no shortcut or hack, like Anita says, for doing the work. You got to do it. You got to learn the songs. Oh, Liza, how are you, dear? What a pretty little girl. Sorry, I got distracted. No, don't be. So you got to learn the songs. Vocalists, you got to learn your words. You know, I think everybody gets a free pass the first time you requested a song and you don't know the lyrics or the changes. I think everybody gets a free pass on that. But then it's up to you to do the work. Vocalists, you need to memorize the words, because if you're on your phone reading them all the time, there's no connection to the crowd. And people want to see someone performing, especially in the Tootsie circuit. It's sort of so important that you're a performer. You know, if someone walks into a club and they see a person just looking at their phone, reading the lyrics, you're not going to keep them. I know that from experience. You go into a club where someone is walking around the stage and making eye contact and singing the words, and they're singing along because that's their favorite song, or that's a song that touched them deeply. Maybe a song they played in the delivery room when their daughter was born, you know, or maybe that was the song they heard on their first wedding dance, or maybe that was a song that reminds you of a parent that has passed away. So it's so important to know the words, because people want to see something real, and there's not a lot of real stuff left anymore. Everybody's on their phone, and nobody's really here. You know, do you think when you get towards the last couple of years of your life, you're going to think, man, I wish I was on Facebook more. I wish I was on TikTok more. I wish I was on my phone scrolling endlessly. Guys, we're here now, and we've got to be here now, because take it from me, life flies. I know all you guys, all you young guys, I never thought like that when I was a kid, you know, but it does. And you may as well get your money's worth and be here. So you got to do your work. You got to know the changes. Guitar players, fiddle players, steel players, know the correct parts. Play them in the pocket. You have to practice with a metronome. Drummers, you got to use a click if you want to do this seriously. A click in your ear, not looking at a click on a phone, because when you look at the click on the phone, you're not interacting with the rest of the band. And you have to be heads up when you play. So you got to learn to play with a click in your ears. You need to know the correct BPMs for each song. You can look it up online and then check it, because some of these BPMs they give you when you type it in are incorrect. So if you get a BPM for Country Roads, check it. Check it. You got to know the right kick patterns. Bass players, you got to know the right lines. So you got to take it seriously if you really want to do this, because the first step is getting on the street, and professionals will get gigs on the street. And when you're a professional, you learn everything correctly. You learn the words, you learn the parts, you know the BPMs, you know the harmonies. You have to do that, So that's one thing. And like, if you don't do your homework and you get called for a song and you don't know it this week and the next week you still don't know it, every band leader or front person has 50 bass players in their phones, and they'll just say, hey, let's try this guy next week. He does his homework. So if you want to get on the street and stay on the street, you got to do the work. It really is not work when you enjoy what you do. And every song you learn, you make yourself more valuable, more equity, and you become a better player. And hey, I'll take a little bit of that money, Joel. Just hundreds, please. Next thing is very basic thing, but you got to show up on time. If it's a 10 a.m. downbeat and you're walking in the door at 10 a.m. and the band's on stage and the manager is very frustrated with the front person or the band leader, that doesn't set up a good gig. And if you do that a few times, you get a reputation. He's great, but he's always late. Who else do we try? And they look at their phone, and it takes 5 seconds to send a text. Hey, you available next Wednesday, 10 a.m.? Great. You lose a gig. On the other hand, if you show up on time all the time, you get a reputation, because band leaders and the front persons don't want to worry about the band. They have enough going on. They just want to know these guys are pros. They'll show up on time. They'll do what's needed. So you build a reputation that way. You got to be sober. You can't do that. I know us musicians, we have like, oh yeah, we like to party and all that stuff. But if you drink and halfway through the set, you're too intoxicated to play correctly or to pay attention to what's going on, or you're too high and you can't pay attention and you're playing the wrong notes and you're not even, they call the song and you're just looking at the singer because you're in Space Mountain somewhere, you get a reputation. He's great, but he's too messed up halfway through the set, and by the end, he just can't play. Who else do we got? You look at their phone, 5 seconds later, there's a text out to someone that wants your job. And there's people out there that want our jobs because the news is out. Everybody knows this street, and it's an incredible entry point to whatever your dreams are. Because if you can get on the street, your network becomes so much bigger. You're at a place where people can see you weekly, multiple times maybe. And that's the networking. Band leaders come down here very often for bigger artists. I got to stay in that world for almost 20 years, working for multiple guys. And I still have friends that work for the big artists, and they come down here looking for players. And when they come in, they walk into a club, and they hear the drummer's tempo going like this, or the bass player is playing way too much, or the guitar player sounds like Megadeth in a Merle Haggard song. They just, okay, he's such an amateur. They go somewhere else. But if they walk in and they say, here's someone playing the song correctly, solid BPM, solid tempo, correct parts, that gets their attention. Because I was a band leader in a couple of situations, and that's what we want. We don't want no immature people that don't play correctly. Another thing is, you got to be a good hang. Nobody wants to be around jaded, angry people. I certainly don't. And nobody wants to. And I think as a human being, we all suffer. You can't escape from that. We all have our suffering. I certainly do. but you got to leave it on the sidewalk before you walk into the club. Because if you bring in that suffering and it's spilling out over everybody in the band, and you're very angry, you're snappy, you're not fun to be around, you know, they're going to look at their phone and try somebody else, you know. And maybe even beyond that, maybe take the high road. You see someone that's really struggling, that's really angry, maybe just try a few kind words, bring them a bottle of water, you know, make a compliment about their playing. Not a general compliment. If you're hearing something, oh, in the second verse you played this great fill, you know, like be specific, because people are so suspicious and they don't believe you. But when you point out an actual thing, hey, going into the second chorus, you played a great line that led us into the chorus, you know, and that may open them up, because obviously they're going through some stuff. So those are 4 basic principles, and I think there's another one now with our phones. You know, back when I got here, we didn't have phones like that. I had a pager, I had a beeper. When someone would beat me, then I go to the payphone and I call them back saying, hey, I got a page from this number. You know, that's how I used to get gigs. But you know, we can't be on our phones during the gig, because you can't really be there and perform and play correctly if you're looking at your phone. I've seen guys I work with scrolling Facebook, looking on dating lines, watching a football game, you know, or texting in the middle. Like, I understand if there's an emergency, yes, you gotta text, but try to wait till the song's over, because if you're playing drums and then you go to one hand and you're texting with the other, the groove just falls apart. It's horrible. And it just shows everybody you're not a pro, don't want to be there. You know? Or a guitar player plays a chord, then plays a chord, then he's this, then plays, yeah, it's so ridiculous. You're just showing everybody in that room you're an amateur. And this is as far as you're gonna go, and you're probably gonna lose that gig, because there's people that would love to be on that stage and would just be paying attention to what's going on. I think the only way you should have your text on is, you know, when you get up to the gig, you make a text strand of all the players, and then when the person goes out to pass the tip jar, they text up the request. Then you can prep. Okay, I'll pull up these words if I don't know the song well. Or I'll get out this chart, or I'll just get ready for the song. You know, that's very professional, you know. But to just be randomly scrolling and texting, that's, you know, you're not gonna last on this street. That's just the reality, you know. So those are some basic principles of how to get on the street. And when you get on the street, if you want to stay on the street, you got to continue that behavior. Because I've seen people that come in and they're doing everything right, and then they kind of get lackadaisical, and they're kind of lackadaisical, and then I see them having a drink at 10 a.m. before we start a show, and then they're kind of on their phone, and then they go away. Because everybody wants these gigs. You know, it's just the way it is. It's survival of the fittest, or the smartest, maybe. You know, it's like a great drummer friend of mine, Chuck Tilley, who played for Lee Greenwood and Randy Owen and a bunch of other people, Richard Barnes. He said, you know, talent will get you in the door, but how you handle yourself and how you act once you're in the door will determine how long you stay. You know, you get in the door and you keep doing everything right, bigger doors will open and you're gonna go to where you ultimately want to go. But if you get in the door and you're talented but you're not cool to hang out with, and maybe you're drinking, or maybe you're texting, or maybe you don't do your homework, or you're late, you're gonna go out the door the one you came into. That's the reality. Yeah, it really is. You know, talent will get you that shot, but then you have to do the work.
Your actions will show you how much you want.
That's right. It'll show everybody. So those are just some kind of basic principles, you know. And you know, there's an opportunity today for everybody when you get up here. And like I said, you shouldn't be on your phone, because they want entertainers. We want entertainers. We don't want people on their phone, because Tootsie's has a pretty you know, that's a pretty high bar. The people that play downstairs and on the circuit, you know, they entertain. And the band is great, they know the songs correctly. So when you get up here today, acoustically or full band, don't be on your phone. You know the correct parts, the correct tempos, entertain, treat this like you're doing a gig. Because we want to see, you know, oh, that's what we need here. We have an opening. Scott said there's a lot more floors opening because it's becoming spring and summer and there's more opportunities and we need bands and we need entertainers, you know. So when you get up here, treat this seriously because if we like what you're doing, we'll take you to the back room and talk. Say, hey, that's great. Show me your set list. And if you don't have enough songs, they're just gonna say, okay, well, just maybe come back when you have enough songs. But if you have enough songs, because you were doing the work before you got here, great. All right, Rippy's second floor, we're gonna start you at 6 p.m. You know, so each opportunity opens up a bigger opportunity. And right now, before you get those opportunities, do the work. So when the opportunity presents itself, you can ace it and go on to the bigger ones. You know, you gotta do the work. There's no other way. You have to continue to do the work if you want to stay in this crazy circus we're all in. So those are just some basic things I've learned on my journey. I'm not giving any insight that I've discovered. I was lucky enough to work with a lot of pros when I was younger, and I'm merely passing on what they taught me. I got to work with phenomenal band leaders, you know, producers, you know, players, and I really picked up things from all of them, either what to do or what not to do. So you have the information, then it's up to you to do the work, you know. And when you get home tonight, and it's quiet, and you're getting ready to go to bed, and you're off your phone, just think, did I do the work today that's going to get me closer to where I want to be? You know, did I do the work today that when I do get that opportunity, which you will, am I going to ace it? And you know yourself. You know yourself. You don't need someone to tell you, yes, you did the work, pat on the head, good boy. You know yourself if you're doing the work. You do all have the information now, the rest is up to you. And there's no reason why everybody in this room can't reach their ultimate goal if they do the work. All right, thank you.
So, stand here just for a second. So Anita, Morgan, Timmy, Z, you, Darren. So last week, of course, we had the SEC tournament come into town. So that means all the floors and everything was wide open, right? So we put a bunch of new bands to work out of Honky Tonk School. Yeah. Well, whenever I went around and I was talking to sound engineers, you know, just checking on the bands, and all the bands showed up a half an hour early. Fantastic. They all showed up early. They all had their everything that they needed to get the job done. They had all the tools in the tool belt. Awesome. I never got one call, knock on wood, of a band running late or anything. Everybody showed up on time. So Honky Tonk School works, and everybody must have been. So you think that they're not listening to you? They're listening to you, right? And so. Yeah, so it's been awesome. So I'm proud of all the new bands that went to work last week and got her done. Dale was on time. Dale even got a new hat that he's been wearing on stage, fitting in. I saw that. Y'all don't think I'm looking. I was in Ohio. Z. Pierre's my right-hand man, and plus I watch all the Facebook stuff too, so I know what's going on. You know what I mean? That's a badass hat you had on there. You look good. You did what, a double yesterday, didn't you? Was it double?
9 last week.
You did 9 shifts. Come here, come here, come here. Come here. That's my right-hand man right here. I'm telling you, I'm proud of him. He came to Honky Tonk School. How long have you been with us now?
2.5 years. Has it been 2.5 years? Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Wow. Holy crap. Wow. So you're a retired paramedic.
Yep.
That's what he does. So in my mind, when he came in to play bass guitar, I thought, well, I can put him with bands, and if anybody passes out on stage, he's got it. Right? That's what I was thinking. But what he's done is he's took these young kids under his belt and helped develop them. And how many shifts did you do last week?
9.
Did 9 shifts last week. Man, that's freaking awesome. So I appreciate you. I just want to say I appreciate you, man. That's my buddy Dale right there. Awesome job. Awesome job. All right. Morgan, you want to come up and say some stuff? And then Anita, and then we'll get rocking. Is that cool? Y'all having fun? I have fun. I love this stuff. This is what I like it. I love it. It's cool whenever you get up in the morning and you look forward to going to work. You know what I mean? I love it. This is Morgan Fraser. Morgan Ray now. Sorry. I always get you. So I got to brag on her. So I get a call from her the other day, and she said, I'm playing Honky Tonk Central. I said, okay, cool. She said, I got KC and the Sunshine Band coming in. How many people remember that band? Y'all remember? KC and the Sunshine Band. What was the songs that they did?
Shake your booty.
Oh, shake your booty. Shake, 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 shake your booty. Did you shake your booty?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She FaceTimed me, Anita. I got to see, KC the Sunshine Band. So you just never know who is going to show up at your gigs. And wow, that was awesome. I wish I could have been there and seen it.
I know, it was so cool.
So Morgan, she has played the Grand Ole Opry. Played the Ryman Auditorium. She was, in 2010, she was on The Voice, and Blake Shelton was her coach. If you don't believe me, you can get on YouTube and check it all out. Morgan Fraser, right there. She's written 100 songs, probably more than that. Her husband went #1 with a song that he wrote called If I Were Jack, for, what's his name? Jake Owen, that's right. Yeah, I always forget his name. I know him too, and I forget his name. So she's been there and done that. She's gonna, I don't know what she's gonna tell you. She's gonna give you, she just flies off the cuff, but I'm glad to have her. Morgan Fraser, Ray Fraser.
Hi. So I've been working for Uncle John and Steve and Scott for, like 18 years now, on and off. I got to, do some really cool stuff, go out on the road, play some big shows, open up for some big artists. And the cool thing about Tootsie's and Honky Tonk School is that, I really got to learn a different way of the industry. And like when I got on those big stages, I was able to connect with people probably more than your average Joe that would walk in the door and get up there and do their 20-minute set and call it good. So it really set me apart from, the rest of the brand new artists out there because, not a lot of them had it. I don't know if you guys go and see these new artists, but not a lot of them have a lot of stage experience. And it's pretty shocking, actually. When I go see new acts, I'm like, wow, they don't say anything, they don't make eye contact, they're just kind of going through the motions. So this really helped me develop that part of my show, and I feel like when you have that and you learn that, you make a fan for life. And those people never forget who you are, and they'll show up bigger shows. It still happens to this day for me. I got, people that come and visit from all over the world that always come back and watch. And it's just super special what Steve and Scott and Uncle John have created here. And so y'all are in a really good spot to just learn everything that you possibly can. Do we have any songwriters? Anybody write songs? Awesome. Keep writing songs. And someone asked me one time what my best advice would be for songwriting. And I feel like personally that people that move to town, they're chasing what's on the radio. They're chasing a right ahead song. And I feel like once you stop kind of doing that and you're just writing what you love, you can come up here. This is my daughter, Liza. She just turned 5. Here. Well, I don't want to fall off the stool, girlfriend.
You want another one?
There we go. But yeah, I get to now have my family and can sleep in my own bed every night. I loved traveling and stuff, but I just really, hold on one second. I just really love that I get to do what I love to do every single day and get to go home to my family and bring my daughter to work with me, which is pretty cool. She wants to be a doctor and a singer and what else? A veterinarian. She wants to do it all. But yeah, just keep chasing your dreams, guys. You're in a really good spot to learn all that you can. So, what do you want to say? Nothing. All right, I'll turn it over to Miss Anita. This is Miss Anita Hill. Y'all make some noise. She is awesome. She is also Scott Collier's right-hand gal, right?
Oh my gosh, the last time I saw her, she actually sat on my lap.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What was that, like 2 years ago? Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. How y'all doing? Awesome. Well, hey, listen, I was just thinking about what Darren was saying about, thinking about the lyrics, knowing the lyrics. And it's an interesting thing because I do see people that know lyrics that are seasoned pros, but they still bring them up.
Yes.
Just for like a little safety net. How many people do that? Yeah. That's so interesting to me. And I think I've been thinking about the whole, this morning on my mind was like the flow state. Is that on anybody's radar? Yes. Isn't that something to be desired, right? In the flow state, like time, you're not even aware of time. Your focus is so intense. In the flow state, like I can equate it to like rock climbing. I love rock climbing. And I was in that flow state and there was a problem that was just ridiculous. But I wasn't even, it just happened. Like I didn't think it through, I did it. And I came back like the next time and I wasn't in that flow state. And I could not do that route to save my life, right? So I'm thinking, and how many other areas, like performance, a flow state to me equals calling the right songs, getting the right feel, the right vibe for the room. And it's where a 4-hour gig seems like 20 minutes, right? You're just in that flow, you're making the right decisions, you're connecting, you're forgetting about everything else. You're even forgetting about yourself, right? That self-focus like goes out the window. And for me, that's a delightful spot, right? You don't hear that inner critic nagging at you, whatever that might be. So I was just thinking about the flow state and how we should all harness that, right? And so I was just doing a little digging in the few extra minutes I had this morning, and studies suggest that the optimal time for being in that state is after first waking up, because your brain waves are fairly similar. So if you can get right into something that you're working on, the first 2 hours of the day, you're gonna be so much more productive. And in flow state, you can accomplish in 2 hours what you could in 10 hours of not being in that flow state. So, gosh, and to me, I'm thinking about, we're talking about the phones and about, that's the interrupter, that's the, how can you get in flow state if you're getting, texts, emails, right? I think there has to be a time, and I'm guilty of this because I feel like I have to have my phone for emergencies, but if you can just take 90 minutes and just use that time uninterrupted to just go into that focus. And again, I think it could be in learning and honing our craft as well as performance. So I think by having a clear goal of what you want to accomplish before your session is huge. Like having, and I also think to keep pushing yourself, there's a sweet spot in the tasks or in the challenges that we're learning. It has to be I heard say like 4% above what you already know. So that keeps you driving forward, that keeps you in that, just the right level of challenge. So, but again, like everything, everywhere, every area I'm thinking about focus, and I'm thinking about our phones are, it's it's rewiring our brains and the way they work, right? Scrolling, hit this, da, 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 da. It's this age of distraction, and it's robbing us of the way we're operating in the world, right? So challenge that. Like, I challenge you guys that use the lyrics, even though you might not need them, to get to a place where you're challenging yourself and you're not using them in because how could you be in flow state anyway? I know there are times when you get a request where you have to, you might have to use them, and that's cool, that's what it is. But just as a general rule, how could you be in flow state if you're relying on, the lyrics, and you're not able to, because to me, no matter how good of a singer you are, if you're not making me feel something, if you're not thinking about what you're singing, if you're not making that emotional connection, then you're not at maximum performance. You're not establishing that connection. And that's what you guys, that's what this is all about. This is why I love Honky Tonk School so much. It's honing your craft, a chance to learn the tunes while you're actually making money, that's amazing. And being able to see in real time, like with Flow State 2, they're talking about the immediate feedback, like a feedback loop. So in performance, you can see when you're doing it right and when you're successful. It's very obvious. They're leaning in, they're watching, they're smiling, they're moving with the music, right? If they're scrolling on their phones or watching TV, they're not engaged. So I love that. That's so conducive to just our growth. So I just challenge you guys to take that time and do it in the morning when you get up, and take that 90 minutes of uninterrupted time. You're going to accomplish so much more. Why don't we want that, right? Why don't we want that? And at the end of 90 minute cycles is the optimum. Take a brain babble, take a break, and do something automatic, like sweep the floor, or there's something called brain babbling, where and this is hard for me, I don't know why. Who wants to be my guinea pig? It's not hard, you guys. Don't be scared. Who wants to be my guinea pig? Lauren. Lauren Freebird, ladies and gentlemen. She's fearless. So the idea of brain babbling is just the first thing you see, call it out, and then whatever comes into your mind by association, call it out. It doesn't have to be related at all, just bang, bang, bang. You ready?
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yes. Okay, well, Morgan, I really like your sunglasses. They're very pretty in orange. And speaking of orange, is anybody in here a Vols fan? Okay, we have one Vols fan. All right, awesome. Well, is anybody in here from Tennessee? Okay, we got one person that's from Tennessee. All right. Well, what part of Tennessee are you from? Knoxville. Awesome, awesome. What was it like growing up there? Perfect. Awesome. Sweet. You like Smoky Mountains? I do. Awesome. Well, that segues me into my next request, which is Rocky Top. And that's kind of how you do it.
Hey, that's good. That's really good.
She did it more comprehensively. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what happened to the volume, but she did it more comprehensively. I love that. Usually people just call out the words, but she actually, that was smooth, that was impressive. Yeah, it was like that was flow, right? Thank you.
Thank you on your feet.
Thinking on your feet, yeah. And we need that in this business, because you never know what's coming at you.
Yeah.
So knowing as many songs as you can allows you to, because it's a melting pot, you guys. People all over the world, you never know what they're going to want to hear. And the minute you think, oh, I got this, I'm crushing it, I got this, I can do whatever, nothing too challenging for me, you're wrong. Because somebody's going to come in with a $20 bill in their hand and a request that, it just keeps you on your toes, which I love. I love that about this. More than any other, this is different than any place you'll be in the world. It's making music. So do you have any other things to add or thoughts? Or?
Do one about Z. Pierre.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Z. Pierre. What's up? How you doing, bud?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Do you guys does anybody in here not know Z. Pierre? Because if you don't, you should come up to him and meet him. He's fantastic. He live streams on TikTok, I know, but do you live stream on other platforms?
Well. Yeah.
YouTube, Instagram, and he walks around and visits all the bands, and he makes a lot of really good content. Some of my best clips of me singing have come from him, and
Thank you, Lauren.
it's very good, you know, what he does. He walks around and he takes videos and pictures of the bands, and he helps promote Honky Tonk School, Scott's Eyes, all that stuff.
yes,
So,
correct.
yeah, if you aren't following him, you should. See Pierre 509.
There you go.
He's
Thank
great.
you, Lauren.
509.
Thank you. Z, you see it all, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Do you have a clear impression of, you know, when you watch different bands, what makes one stand out from the next, or what makes them better in some way? Does that register in your while you're videoing? Do you have time to think about that?
Yeah. One thing, Scott always asks me when I get up here, he's like, Z, will you stay here and watch that person for 4 hours? And because you know that's what you're hiring for. So when I'm going around, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I would cut people off guard because, you know, even Scott, you never know when I'm coming. And but I would see, sometimes I was, even from like Tim, I would see him from the, I be in the street and I can see him, he just gained it. I'm like, you know, that's setting him apart from other people.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of Tim, come on up here real quick. Give us a few pearls. He's full of pearls.
I've been watching Scott from,
Tim's
Tim from
goals.
the window. He
Hey, he played keyboards.
I did. Me and Morgan got to hang out with KC. That was my brush with greatness. Which thank you for having me. Thank you for having me on that gig.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, SEC was like, it's kind of funny because it's like a shock to the system, right? Because we've been like so used to like the slow season, and you know, and I was like,
Boom, there are people here.
yeah, there's people here, and it's like, all right, it's time to get it, man. Yeah, well, so I've been on the circuit for three years now.
3 years?
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah, man. I got here during a blizzard in February of whatever 3 years ago was. I rented a Jeep and dug my guys out of the snow and got them out there. Achieving flow state, like getting in there, you know, and what Darren said, just learning something new. Sometimes it gets overwhelming, you know, like especially like when you really care. Like, has anybody ever felt overwhelmed? Sometimes.
Every day. Every day.
Sometimes I'm jealous of the people that don't seem overwhelmed, because like, you know, they seem so confident and they seem so cool and stuff. But I think everybody probably feels that way, especially when you're cold or not cold. Well, I'm thinking of the next thing I was going to talk about. So, like when it gets difficult, right? I was thinking about the hardest day I ever had in the Army, in basic training. It was a really, really cold day, and we ruck marched out to the firing range during like it was raining, and the first time, like, you zero and clear your rifle, right? So like this is like you're shooting at a target that looks like it's 300 meters away, but it's actually only 25 meters away, but it's really small, so you're like organizing your shot groups and stuff like that. So we were doing this all day, and it was miserable, and the rain turned into ice. And I remember, it was funny, the drill sergeants all lined us up, and they were like, all right, privates, we're gonna get you into your GP medium tents, and you're gonna get some sleep. And then they threw tear gas at us. Like, seriously, they threw tear gas grenades at us, and everything erupted into chaos because they threw so many at us that you literally couldn't see. And this stuff, I don't know if you've ever breathed tear gas before. It sucks. Yeah, it's not a lot. It feels like a very small person strangling you from the inside of your throat, and like every single orifice in your like your eyes, your nose, your mouth is just total drainage, and like this fight or flight response kicks in where you're like, I just have to get out of here. So like I dropped my Kevlar, I dropped my rifle, and I was trying to clear and seal my mask. So to clear and seal your mask, what you gotta do is you put the mask on and there's this hood over your eyes, and you have to remove the hood. Well, I forgot to remove the hood. So I'm here like fumbling around trying to seal and clear my mask. And then I finally sealed and cleared it so I could breathe. And then I opened the hood and everybody was gone. And I was by myself in the middle of this field. Wow. And I was like, in Oklahoma, I was like, dude, I have no idea where I am. I have no idea what's going on. And I couldn't find my rifle. I couldn't find my Kevlar. So I just ran in a direction. And then I tripped over something. I was like, oh, there's my stuff. There's my rifle and my Kevlar. So I got back to the GP medium 10. This is where the story, like my hardest day. And this actually may be the hardest day I've ever had in my life. I had roving guard shift. So we have to walk, around the fob, looking for fires, looking for people doing stuff they're not supposed to do. And it was freezing cold, and the water had turned to a rime on the tent. And honestly, I just fell to my knees and started crying. And I just started crying out for my mother. I was like, Mom, why the hell did I do this? Why did I leave my home at 18 years old? Why didn't I just stay at home? So I had my cry for a second, and then I was like, okay, well, you got two choices. You either stand back up and keep going, or you just die right here. So I stood up, and I kept going on my guard shift, and then I got up the next morning, and it was a brand new day. It was a brand new day. And, I was thinking about that, like with this job. It's super fun. Like, it is the most fun job in the world, but it will be hard sometimes. And, if for all of you guys just coming in, or even like, people who've been here for a really long time, like, you'll have those really hard days where like nothing is working, everything's going wrong, you're making mistakes, you're messing stuff up you don't normally mess up. So have your cry, have your moment, and then get up and keep doing it, because today's a new day, and we get to try again. And every day, always do it better. It's never too late. You're not dead until you're dead. Let's have a great week, everybody.
Wow, that was amazing. So what did you learn about yourself that day?
Well, I learned about myself that even if I don't think I can keep going, I can. And the next day we had an obstacle course that we had to do, and the drill sergeant, because all they do is scream at you all day. And there's a misnotion with the Army. They say that they break you down to build you back up. But that's false. They don't do that. They don't build you back up at all. You build you up. And they keep beating on you and beating up. Like, some of the stuff these drill sergeants said to me was horrible, like horrific, like really, really bad. But what happens is, like, after that moment, it was weird because, like, they're screaming at you all the time. I'm like, it's not bothering me anymore. Like, you can't hurt me anymore. So I looked at that obstacle and I was like, I don't think I can do this, but maybe I don't know what I can or can't do. Like, the only limits you have are the ones you set for yourself.
Oh, I love that.
Like, so I climbed up the thing and I looked down and I was like, oh shit, this is really high. All right, cool, let's do some more. So I guess, like, what I learned that day is, like, you never know what you can't do until you do it. And shoot for the stars. If you, at least you hit the moon. So yeah, just keep going, keep charging. Every day is a better day to improve, is what I learned. And also, try not to inhale tear gas if you can avoid it. I even got used to it. I got to the point where I was like, oh, yeah, I need me some tear gas today. I want to put this shit on my eggs, stuff on my eggs. Anyway, yeah. It's Army stories.
Wow. Thank you.
Good job, Tim.
That explains so much. Yeah, he's a trooper. Without even knowing that, I had so much respect for him because he just continues to get up, to show up, no matter where, no matter what time, with a smile on his face. And it's in the persevering, right? I love this quote. It's not how high you can jump when you're excited, but how long you can walk in the same direction when you're tired. All right, and he's just modeling that. Thank you so much for that. That's amazing. Yeah. Anything I could say after that would just be insignificant.
Yes.
That was great. Thank you. Anybody have anything to say? Yeah, Matt, come on up here. This is our faithful, amazing drum tech, who looks very good in a hat.
Thank you. I'll make it really quick. Try not to break anything. If you break anything, cool, text me. I can usually get it fixed out pretty quick under warranty. Drummers, if you forget something, you might get lucky. There's spare gear at all the bars now to some degree. We just had a drummer forget his kick pedal. That's okay, I got 2 here. So,
Wow, that's great.
yeah. Once again, if you break it, cool. Try not to break it. I can usually get it fixed out pretty quick.
Thank you. Awesome. Liza, do you have any advice? Liza, do you have anything to say? Any advice? No? Okay. How did you get to be so cute?
Everybody get thanks.
Darren, are you ready to get this party started?
Anita Hill, how about that? Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. And Tim, your story was unbelievable. Brought me happy tears. All right, guys, we can do this 2 ways today. If you want to get up acoustically, we can do that. If you want to get up as a full band, we can do that. If you're a vocalist and want to get up as a full band, we have all the pieces within the room. We have drums, guitar, bass. Assemble your band, agree on a couple songs you can do, preferably one a real country song and one rock song, because that's what we require at all the venues now. It's not just either, it's both. We don't have any floor monitors here. All we have is in-ear mixes. So if you have your in-ears, great. If you don't, bring them next time. If you don't have ear monitors, drummers and the rest of the musicians, please be aware of this and play quietly or play so where the singer can hear them, because the vocals are the most important. We got to hear the singers. I have a sheet I'm going to set up here with 2 columns. If you want to do it acoustically, put your name on it. If you want to do it full band, put your name on it. And for the players, we want every player to get a chance to get up here. So if you're a guitar player and you've been asked 3 times to get up with different people today, maybe share it so everybody gets a chance. We don't want to just, we want everybody to play today. So yeah, come sign the sheet and we'll go from there. Thank you.
We have a special gentleman here with us. Everybody, he don't need no introduction. Everybody already know who he is. He'll swat.
I wouldn't go that far. You can follow me on Instagram at Pierce White Live, though. I'll take that.
We love Pierce White.
Love you, man.
That was good to see you, buddy.
You too.
Hey, you never told me, so you're not going to Panama?
No.
You don't want to? I'm going to show you.
I go down there and play a couple
yeah. I'm going to show you what like Forcing Liz, you know.
I'd love to go. Yeah, I can't leave here.
That's because you're in love. Yeah, it's that lady.
She probably wants to go to the beach. This lake is pretty sweet down here.
Yep. What's the weather like down there? Does it get cold?
Not really.
You don't? Oh wow. Yeah, it does.
It doesn't get live.
I mean, not like here, but I'm pretty sure. It's cold right now in Panama.
Yeah, I mean it's like 50 today.
Yeah, that means the water's probably Not swimmable.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, he's gonna, 57. It's not that bad.
Perfect.
But like this week, it'll be nothing below 60. Really.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
You know, over John, where he's at, it's like never.
He must be.
He's in Pomino Beach.
Okay. Yeah, he got that good weather.
It's like 74 on days of the snow out here.
Wow.
He's got
Yeah.
him and Timmy, you know Timmy?
Yeah.
With everybody and try to find, you know.
What's Port down there too?
So like, yeah.
What did she say? Yeah, I think it was up north somewhere. What's going on, buddy?
What's on?
She's either in New York or she goes down there.
Who's this talking? This is Z Pierre talking with Pierre's wife. Hey Tim, somebody say thank you for your service. Jeffrey. The legend Uncle John Taylor.
Some real shit music. He's about to do that real shit music. You ever see that? He does that.
Yeah, so you get 2 songs.
He'll see it. He'll do it.
So if you want to just do a duo, that's fine.
He makes these videos.
If you want to play with a full band, just never.
I'm quite sure I'm sure to post them.
He hadn't made them yet.
Yeah. Because I got to post them. Yeah. I will know. Yeah.
He's coming around.
Like, yeah, we need to post this. Because the last one I had to post it everywhere.
Yeah, we can make it.
Hey, true. People are like,
Like this is like, so when you guys play,
Thank you, brother. Oh, it's been busy ever since. I'm excited. Post holidays. You guys may see me again Tuesday night with Hippies and Cowboys.
I've watched everybody else.
Mike Chad. Oh yeah.
Ooh, this must be close.
You guys can take my songs. I'll try to do more
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cameron Oliver. We're at Honky Tonk. Hell yeah. Oh, Darren's gonna say something. Hang on.
Hey guys, hey everybody, attention please. Hey everybody, shut up. Thank you. You too. Steve, we're all talking. Z can't stream because all you hear is crowd noise, and it's disrespectful for everybody who's singing up here. So if you want to talk, just go to the back of the room. I know you got a network, but just go to the back. That way Z can do what he needs to do, and whoever's on stage can do what they need to do. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Darren. And a little Brooks and Dunn to kick things off.
Thank you, Darren.
Well, she blew through the door like TNT, put her hand on her hip and pointed a finger at me. Said, I'm a whiskey drinking, cowboy chasing hell of a town. I'm like a deep valley and taxi clown. Well, I'm a full grown queen. country. Well, the bartender played, DJ played Bean Day. She said, I get downstairs, I hear some talking in the city. Said, I saved my legs and I saved my money. And ooh, all out in the country. Yeah, ooh, babe, I'm out in the country. Crank up the band, play the steel guitar. And get up and play, don't baby, rock this bar. Throw back a shot like I'm a good straight junkie. Yeah, ooh, babe, I'm out in the country. Yeah, ooh, all out in the country. Little baby, rock this bar. Throw back a shot like I'm a good straight junkie. Yeah, ooh, I'm out in the country. Yeah, ooh, I'm out in the country. Bartender yelled while it's closing time. She got this loud look her face and said, you're a trucker man. Said, I know the place and it's kind of funny. Yeah, ooh, I'm out in the country. Yeah, ooh, I'm out in the country. Crank up the band, play the steel guitar. And get up and play, don't baby, rock this bar. Throw back a shot like I'm a good straight junkie. Yeah, ooh, I'm out in the country. Yeah, ooh, I'm out in the country. All right, guys. Let's think of a rock one now. Thank you very much. You take it on a run, baby. If that's the way you want it, baby. Then I don't want you around. Well, I don't believe it. Not for one thing, yeah. You're under the conversation on the run. Another turning point, thoughts stuck in love. Time grabs the batteries, directs you where to go. So many steps up this hill, don't ask why. It's that question that I learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Don't take the photographs to different in your mind. We're hanging on a shelf to get up and good times. Tattoos of memories and hits in our style. you have the time of your life. Really hope you do, guys.
Hey guys. Awesome. I just did a mashup. I know. I was like, I thought it was the REO feedback and it was feedback. Well, I want to my ears.
Elise Newman, is that correct?
You can unplug it.
Come on up here.
Good to see you. I was gonna start rocking Panama, but I was like, nah. Hey, Cameron, get the core back to true. Yeah. Oh no. Look like a gentleman always. Oh, you know. We have us Canadians have a reputation. We keep to that too. We gotta keep it up.
I was able to reach out to that vocal coach, and I had my first lesson with her tomorrow. So yes, I'm very excited. Thank you for that.
Beautiful guitar.
That's awesome.
Thanks for letting me hold.
Yeah, I'm very excited to meet you. So thank you for that connection.
Supposed to play tonight.
I appreciate it. So I just connected
Love it,
with
man.
this.
Have you seen the song?
I just didn't want to bother you until you heard me kind of.
Dude, I'll have to sing song with you for sure. You sound great.
Thank you, brother.
Hell yeah.
This sounds good to me. Perfect. Hi guys, my name's Elise Newman. Excited to be up here today. Going to start off with some Brooks and Dunn this morning. This is Neon Moon.
Here's my guy. It's my guy.
When the sun goes down on my side of town, don't know what I'm feeling comes to my door. Oh, turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the river. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Bar across the river tracks. From a table for two.
It's like a waltz.
Sorry about that.
That's okay, we'll get her back for you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're all here now. Not trouble. Stop. Stop. It's like a waltz.
Got a table for two, laying in my back, where I sit alone. And I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance.
Are you in the Q&A? Oh, go see you. Here, let me just show you.
Thank you.
Let me show
I'm
you.
sorry.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
Here, would you like that?
There we go. There's a rundown bar across the river which has a table for two, way in the back where I sit alone. And I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers running wild and free. Close my eyes and sometimes see you in the shadows of the smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied to my poor heart. She'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from the neon moon. Yeah, if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon.
It's too low for you, but play it. You can play it. Yeah. We'll have a shot at this song.
Thank you guys for stumbling through that with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
If it's alright with everyone, we're gonna do. Pardon?
Go ahead and play another one.
Okay, perfect. This is Mama's Broken Heart by Marie Lambert. I cut my bangs with some dusty kitchen scissors. I screamed his name to the neighbors' coffee cups. I know the pain and the expense of my liver. Don't know what I did next. All I know is I couldn't stop. Word got around to the fireflies and the Baptist. My mama's phone started ringing off the hook. I can hear her now saying she ain't gonna have it. Don't matter how you feel, it only matters how you look. Go and fix your makeup, girl, it's just a breakup running. I drink crazy and start acting like a lady, 'cause I raised you better, gotta keep it together even when you fall apart. This ain't my mama's broken heart.
That's good. That's a good song. Hey, Anita. What you need to do is get a metronome.
Okay.
And learn, because you're changing the
tempo.
like when you went into the chorus there, you lost the tempo, right?
Okay.
And that's just practice. Is
Okay.
all it is. Is just get a metronome.
Yeah.
And just practice with that. So pull
Perfect.
those songs up, and you'll hear that click. And then you gotta keep it like that. That's what you'll hear.
Perfect. Thank you
And
so
then
much.
Practice with all of them like that, where you're on tempo. Click tracks.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Just like you do in the studio.
Okay. Thank you so much. I
Right there, like that.
Yeah.
That time on there, and I'll teach you timing. You know, that's all. How old are you?
I'm 21.
See, you got a beautiful voice.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I do. I moved here 6 months ago. St. Louis, Missouri. Okay.
Are we muted? Are we muted? Hey, I need everybody's attention real quick. Everybody in here. This floor is going to open up at 2 o'clock, so we're going to have to get busy. I mean, whoever's going to sing, we got to make it quick like that because we only have, let's see, it's 11. We'll have to be out of here off this stage by 1 o'clock. So we're gonna have to truck on, okay? So whoever we got, you know, like a NASCAR pit crew, boom, boom, boom.
Matt Cosgrove, come on up.
Table, Matt?
That's correct.
Derek, Matt.
Probably be. Backups, my backups, my backups. Yeah.
Hey, Dewey? Yeah. You want to kind of be on deck?
Alright, come back in all the way up. So.
That's great.
Check the team.
Go, fella.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Matt Cosgrove. Do some songs here solo for you. Wish I never met you anywhere but where I live. Some old high-rise town that I won't ever go again. Wish we would have rolled around some old cab and chased him state of life. Hit bars I don't like. We were listening to one more Sarah Diver, hanging out my Silverado down them roads we used to ride. Wish I would have known it by now. You be good gone and you leave us in a cloud of dust. Can't you see what you're doing, girl? You ruined damn near everything I love. I don't care how much they're biting, I won't even crank the boat. As that fodder hits the water, girl, your memory starts to float. Why I ever take the bed and take the places that I love to go, and I never know. I took you to my hometown and named my mama. Now I'm gonna see you every time I see that welcome sign. Wish I would've known it by now. You be good gone and you leave us in a cloud of dust. Can't you see what you're doing, girl? You ruined damn near everything I love. Here one more silver dollar. I can't take my Silverado down them roads we used to ride. Wish I would've known it by now. You be good gone and you leave us cloud of dust. Can't you see what you're doing, girl? You ruined damn near everything I love. Can't go nowhere near the west because you used to drink it with me in the bed of my truck. I can't get drunk. Can't you see what you're doing, girl? You ruined damn near everything I love. Can't you see what you're doing, girl? You ruined damn near everything I love. Can't you see what you're doing, girl? You ruined damn near everything I love. Thank you very much.
Come talk to me. You want more song? No. That's it. All right, who we got next? One song. Come on. You got it, Bo. He's badass. How many songs you know?
Oh man.
Hundreds, thousands?
Yeah, I can do like 3 hours a week.
How old are you?
That's right. Wow, you think it sounds bad?
No.
I gotta go before you do it.
My voice gets gravelly like that. I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucked. But
See, it's fine line. Sometimes it's so much that I can't hit notes and shit.
Well, I'm excited to hear you, man. We're going for takeoff.
That's beside the
I done did everything that needs done. Oh, it's me. Oh, I can't see. I must be leaving well enough alone. The neon bright lamps can stay out of fast. They keep a home me memory. This morning in the crowd, crying out loud. Oh, how was it always turning out to be me? Oh, where does it go? The good Lord only knows. It seems like it was just the other day. I was down at Green Gable, hawking them tables, generally blowing my hard-earned pay. Piano blues, dance They'll hire another lady for love of a loser. No count boozers and honky tonk heroes like me.
That's good.
Sam?
Hey, I told you I just wear that.
Hey, Seth Sutherland on piano. Are you here, Seth? Seth? Okay, if you're gonna get up next, you're gonna start setting up now. Okay, or if you're not ready, we'll get someone else and you go as soon as you're set up.
Hold on, Paul. We got Kim here. Who else is here? Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody's safe for the storm. Here now, go ahead.
You guys are signed up to play together. I'll get them set up.
All right. My name's Sam. I just moved here like 2 weeks ago. Also primarily a drummer, so if anybody still needs a drummer, let me know. Do a little Zach Brown.
No, I like a chicken fry, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. Well, I was raised up neath the shade of a Georgia pine. That's home, you know, sweet tea, pecan pie, homemade wine, where the peaches grow. My house is not much to talk about, but it's filled of strong southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fry, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans fit just right, and the radio like she's alright. See love in my woman's eye, feel the touch of a precious child, no mother's love. It's funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most. Not where you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign on a piece of mind, this I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fry, cold beer on Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio like she's alright. See love in my woman's eye, feel the touch of a precious child, no mother's love. I thank God for my life, 4 stars and stripes, may freedom forever fly. Let it rain, salute the ones who die, the ones that give their life, so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken fry, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans fit just right, and the radio like she's alright. See love in my woman's eye, feel the touch of a precious child, no mother's love. Get your little chicken fry, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio like she's alright. See the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child. Oh, mother's love.
I'm a drummer, right?
That's why your time's good.
He's got
Are we
good
muted?
timing. I was
Are we
here.
muted? We're muted. Nice job, Sam. Where are you from?
St. Louis.
We got another St. Louis.
Oh yeah, I just talked to her.
Okay. Wonderful stuff.
Thank you very much.
I hope not to see that. Just in case it gets canceled, just because it's cold. Yeah, I just don't want you to come for nothing. No, I appreciate it. I'll get your number.
All right, Sam and Steph, come on up, guys. You need a cable for your guitar. You want a cable? You don't. Okay, you're fired. Gotta be prepared, buddy.
Can we borrow your cable and then I'll give it to you? Yeah. Thank you, Sam.
What up, Larry? Good to see you, Larry.
Musicians in the room? Hey, musicians, is everybody slotted to come up with a band, or is there musicians that don't have a gig today? We want everybody to have a chance. Musicians, everybody is slotted to come up with somebody today? All right, great.
Just kidding. Where are you guys from? We're Alabama. Yes, sir. I work here.
Hey, are you all brothers?
Twins.
Twins.
That's what I thought.
Identical.
He's 1
Identical.
minute older. 1 minute older.
I gotta respect my elders now. All the way from Alabama.
Really, really rough.
I got the volume.
Give me more. More volume.
Listen more.
Is this cable?
Yeah, I like it.
Now try it.
Is it semi-hollow?
Not a lot of gain from it. Have you tried your left mono input?
Actually, I don't get it. It was the computer. Now the computer is the computer.
I see the problem. I see the problem.
519.com. Scott is funny. What up, Jose? How you doing, sir?
That was my fault. Okay. Sorry about that.
Hey guys, we are twins, by the way. We're 1 minute apart, identical too. I'm 1 minute older than he is. We're all the way from Alabama, 15 minutes away from Fort Payne, from the group of Alabama. This one's called No One Else Like Me by the Red Clay Strays. Hope y'all enjoy. Can make before I start to see how much love will it take
take to make me not wanna leave? I need tears to cry before all my tears run dry. Will I ever be free? Will I ever be free? Come on! 'Cause I'm a broken rider, I'm a restless fighter, and I'm looking for a little hope. And I'm a shadow thinker, I'm a one-eyed flicker at the end of his rope. I'm a dead man walking, I'm a preacher talking about love, how to be free. And I'm a dying ghost with a heart like rose, but Lord, ain't no one else like me. Looking back at the promises I could never keep. Wonder if there was ever any truth at all in me. Sometimes I run away because I'm tired over out of luck. But I'll never be free. Oh, I'll never be free. Hey, I'm a broken rider, I'm a restless fighter, and I'm looking for a little hope. And I'm a shadow thinker, I'm a one-eyed flicker at the end of his rope. And I'm a dead man walking, I'm a preacher talking about love and how to be free. And I'm a dying ghost with a heart like rose, but Lord, ain't no one else like me.
Thank you.
Nice stuff, guys.
Appreciate it.
How close do you live to Panama City?
How many hours is it? 3?
Oh, yeah. 3 hours? Don't want to move to Panama?
Shot. Honestly, shot.
You can drive there. Just drive there for your gigs.
Yeah, just drop me off for the gigs up there.
Yeah, we got
Scotty? Acoustic Scotty?
How far
Come talk to me.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Are we muted, Tim? Tim, are we muted? Yes, sir.
Okay, Scotty Joe, I think it is that correct? All right, come on up, brother. Guys, I need a cable. I need a cable? Okay, if you don't have one, we can ask someone to blow.
Looking for a little hope.
Something where you can get
Yeah,
Down, take your life. There's a diamond on the rise.
but if you can work on your upper register on the harmony stuff.
Sing Dixieland Alive.
Rolling, like the verse, or the chorus. Yeah.
I know, I'm trying to think of
Spend my dollars. Parked in a harmony at the mountain moonlight.
Yeah, you get it.
Hold her up tight.
Yeah, you'll get it. Go talk to Scott. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. Very refreshing.
Got it there.
Yes, sir. Is that his cable?
That's his cable. What's that?
I keep super underprepared. Okay, we're not robots. I woke up and it was like 9:30. Let it go, baby.
That's the worst thing that happened to you today.
That's a good
It's a good day.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the last 2 man. I
Grab the
had
stage. He's gonna
fun.
grab
I
the
had too much fun.
Just go here.
I actually guess
We'll get you to school just for getting one section.
underprepared. I forgot my strap, woke up late. Forgot the cable, just about everything else. So hopefully I don't forget how to play this song. We all feeling good today?
Yes,
feeling
sir.
good? Good? I'm not. It's not 80, 70 degrees anymore. That needs to make the comeback. But anyway, it's a cool song.
Up at neon light. Didn't know that we walked in, it was karaoke night. She was in a circle of girls chasing a shot with a line. She was laughing, they were daring her to get on the mic. One of them walked up and turned in her name. Next thing I knew, man, she was up on the stage singing It's Carolina. Tales California, maybe she fought for a boy from South Georgia. She's got a car at home of her head. She's a 90s country fan, like I am. And I got a Chevy, she can flip a quarter. I drive her anywhere from here to California. This song's over, I gotta find her, 'cause she had me at It's Carolina. Yeah, she knew all the words by heart, didn't need no scream. Oh, I was raising my glass up for her, I saw her smiling at me. Yeah. Say I told you. Like singing It's Carolina, Tales California, maybe she fought for a boy from South Georgia. She's got the car in the palm of her hand. She's a 90s country fan, like I am. Hey, I got a Chevy, she can flip a quarter. I drive her anywhere from here to California. When this song's over, I gotta find her, 'cause she had me at It's Carolina. Yeah, I brought her around and we talked till the lights came on. I still see that girl every time I hear that song. It's Carolina, Tales California, maybe she fought for a boy from South Georgia. She's got a car in the palm of her hands. She's a 90s country fan, like I am. Hey, I got a Chevy, she can flip a quarter. I drive her anywhere from here to California. This song's over, I gotta find her, 'cause she had me at It's Carolina. Yeah, It's Carolina. Yeah, It's Carolina. It's Carolina, Tales California. You got one more, or just one and done? Just doing one. All right, are we good?
Yes,
Star
sir.
Club?
Thank you for checking.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I'm sorry I forgot some of the words there. It's up to you. It's been a bad day for you.
It's all right. We grab the stool.
Yes, sir.
Mallory?
And this guy wants to sign up as a constituent.
Yeah, there you go, man. Come on here. Mallory, you ready here? Do you have a cable? Okay, next, you gotta bring a cable next time. One up here. This gentleman straight ahead in the burgundy shirt, he's been loaning his cable to multiple people.
Charged by the minute.
Thank you for the favor. All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you. My name is Mallory Bogle, and I will be singing some Loretta Lynn for y'all today.
Thank you,
You come to tell me something. You say I ought to know that he don't love me anymore, and I have to let you know. You say you're gonna take him off, but I don't think you can, 'cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Tell you now. Now women like you, they're a dime a dozen, you can buy them anywhere. For you to get to him, I have to move over, and I'm gonna stay right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can, 'cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Sometimes a man's caught looking at things that he don't need. We've all been there. He took a second look at you, but he's in love with me. Well, I don't know where that leaves you, oh, but I know where I stand. Now you ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen, you can buy them anywhere. For you to get to him, I have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can. Now you ain't woman enough to take my man. No, you ain't woman enough to take my man.
That was not called a single or anything, guys. Amazing. Sound just like in radio. What a vocal. Yes, you got a beautiful voice. So, what's happening here? This is Honky Tonk School every Monday.
I'm not as tall as my new friend here. All right. I'm Kat Nobay. I'm sure you hear this song all the time. You gotta ask Mallory about it. Baby, what do you say we just get lost? Leave this one horse town like two rebels without any cause. I've got people in Boston, and your daddy still in Des Moines. We can pack up tomorrow, tonight let's flip a coin. Heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter, heads Carolina, tails California. We can load what we own in the back of a U-Haul van. Couple modern day Moses searching for the promised land. We can go 400 miles before we stop for gas. We can drive for a day, and then we'll take a look at the map. We're gonna get out of here if we have to ride a Greyhound bus. Boy, we're bound to outrun the bad luck that's telling us. It's Carolina, tells California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter, it's Carolina, tells California.
Get off your phone. We talked about this. Great job. He's gonna blow the candle.
Okay, word.
Beautiful voice.
Thank you.
That is awesome, young lady.
Thank you.
You live here?
Yeah, I'm from here.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on up, brother.
I mean,
Let them know your name and where you're from.
Okay.
And since we're kind of open the store, it's just gonna be one song.
Okay. Great. Yeah, I've been here about like 5 years.
Oh.
Yeah. So now, yeah, I'm very much, I guess, partially Nashville.
Yes.
So my name's Gianni Paci. I'm from New York, and today I will be singing one of the songs I picked up when I was working down the road as a bouncer at Robert's Western World. This is some Hank Williams.
Lauren Freeberg, you're up next with the full band, so gather all your people and your drummer Matt. I don't see the black hat, so there he is. Okay, you guys are up next with full band.
This is coming through. Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Thank you. Your cheating heart, it's gonna tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around, oh, and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart, it's gonna tell on you. Your cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love you threw away. The time will come when you'll be blue. Your cheating heart, it's gonna tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart, it's gonna tell on you. Your cheating heart will tell on you.
You know, my voice teacher did.
Huh?
My voice teacher did.
Same church?
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sounds good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You live here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, come talk to Anita.
You're good. Thank you.
Acoustic player. That's exactly what you sound like these church. I mean, it sounds good.
All right, Lauren and band. Lauren and band.
Wait a minute. I was looking long. Okay, hang on just a second. Okay, we gotta hurry. We good? Yeah, we gotta hurry. All right. How many bands do we have?
5.
Holy shit! Crap, Batman.
Next band, come on, get on deck.
Like very solid.
We'll go quick.
Next is Terry and Dustin.
Timmy, you got sound running to the ears back here? Because I'm already plugged in. Just let me know.
Yeah. Anybody else who's ears?
I'm just going in on Yeah, Oh no, honestly, like I'm so used to wearing boots, I just
What's the ex-boyfriend's?
Oh yeah,
Fake boyfriend.
that's not my I've been doing one.
All right.
Yeah. I know. It's been forever. How long you
Closing up for Scott. Dude, you can't even hear me. I'm gonna show up, all insurance. I'm not gonna say anything because my actually
What you gonna say?
Redneck woman and hand in my pocket.
Well, we only got time for one.
Okay, redneck woman then. Let's do that.
Oh, redneck woman.
All right, I need y'all to cheer and be a good audience for me because I like crowds and crowd participation. So, y'all get ready to do my hell yes and my ad libs. Are y'all ready? Awesome.
Justin and
I was
Terry.
just thinking, like, I need to get Slick Bill to have a snare like yours.
Oh, yeah?
I hate his snare. Your snare's perfect.
Dude, my snare came out
No,
after years of fucking with it in order to make it what it is.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's cool. Sometimes people say, I'm not singing songs.
Hey, Dale. Come on, Gary. Yes, sir. You have a tuner around this?
And to kick it off, with this button.
I mean, you're happy. That's Matt's.
Check.
Appreciate it. I told you it was snowing earlier, you didn't believe me. I wasn't lying, I see it. You know, Scott brought that weather back from Ohio with him. So blame him for it.
Check.
Hey, Sam? Sir. Do you have the in-ear monitor? What's that? Do you have the in-ear thing? Yeah, it was. Okay. Somebody take it with it?
Okay. What'd she say? Everybody be mindful of their volume.
It's snowing outside.
More or
I
less.
don't know if you can tell. Look at that little flowers outside.
More vocal than music. Right? Yes.
I don't have to mix it as we go.
Hey, Dale? Okay, there we go.
Hey, can I just get me in my ears? Yep. Better? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I got you.
We all ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you see him, tell him I wish him well. How am I doing? Sometimes it's hard to tell. I still miss him more than ever. Please don't say a word. If you see him, if you see him,
See her, tell her I'm doing fine.
the time. Ask her if she ever wonders where we both went wrong. See her, if you see her. Oh, I still want her.
And I still need him so.
Oh, I don't know why we let each other go. See her, tell her the light's still on for her.
Nothing's changed. Deep down the fire still burns for him. And even
if it takes forever, say I'll still be here.
if you see him,
Kid Rock! Oh, if you see her.
if you see him,
If you see her.
now you know we gotta keep this between you and me and all these people up here. Thank you.
I'm gonna listen back. I don't think when the drums come in. Hey, yeah, man, yeah.
Well, we got two of them right here.
We got
Sir, we got Avery Franks. Avery Franks.
Come on up there with your band.
On deck is Eric Vaughn. Eric Vaughn, can you be ready to go, please? Oh, Eric. Hey, there.
Thank you, Dale.
Eric, just have your band ready to go over here, please.
Avery, where are you from?
I'm from Tampa, Florida.
Have I seen you before?
Maybe on Saturday. But besides that, I don't think so. I've never been down here before. Woo! I love that. I like being the people of other people. I think that there's something kind of special about that. Anyways, hi y'all. My name is Miss Avery Morgan Franks, and we're gonna sing a little bit of Miss Pat Benatar.
You got your wireless, right?
Sorry.
No.
Are y'all ready? This is gonna be a rock show. Come on. This is my favorite song. I'm Eric Vaughn. I'm from the good old Sevierville, Tennessee. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of creep.
What song is it? Yeah, it's well You're so very special, but I'm afraid I'm always alone. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I don't belong here. Oh, I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect suit. I want you to notice when I'm not around.
You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I don't belong here. I belong here in Nashville. Thank you for this opportunity.
Alright, Sam Swafford. Sam Swafford.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. No, he sings his ass off. Sam Swafford. Good job. Oh, sorry. Good job, bro. Oh, okay. Did you not get to play yet, man?
Hey, how many songs you know?
Do we got any more full bands?
How many is a lot?
No, I hear you.
Good.
Let me ask you
Guitar?
I can play brass instruments like this. Nobody.
What do you mean brass instruments? Sax?
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just trying to see if I can find you a band to play with.
Trumpet. We ain't got no trumpet players.
No, that's cool. That is cool.
I got it.
That'd be awesome.
I was gonna say that, yeah. And I didn't want to say it, but I was thinking that.
What's that? Was there any?
All right, guys, is there anybody else who wanted to get up here that did not get to get up here yet? Anybody?
Okay, tell them.
This must be it. I'll see you guys soon, probably Tuesday night, okay?
Get everybody up? Yeah, Sam made a mistake. He thought like
Shout out to the school.
mistakenly signed up for full name.
They take, most of them take cash and card. I don't think, some of them don't do tab. They all take cards and cash. But not
All right, guys, that'll conclude our meeting for this morning. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for coming and sharing your talents with us. We will see you guys next Monday. If you guys could please help us out by putting the chairs back on the oh, chairs stick, never mind. Just help us throw the trash out, please. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm coming down.